What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? I guess and I pray that you guys are using this weekend and doing everything that is most importantly to stay ahead and to stay prepared for the coming week. Well, this is your boy Harlem, and I'm back with another video. Today's video gonna be a weekly outlook for the coming week of okay. I'm not sure what week will be, but I will check and just write it on my description. So before we get any further, never mind the noises and the sounds that you guys might be hearing. It's a weekend, my family around, they came to visit me and see me, but they can't stop me from doing what's important, and I can never stop them from enjoying. So before we get any further, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification, click on the link in my descriptions to sign up with the broker that I use, Quick Trade. And so far, most importantly, go check my day in the live blogs that I recently dropped. They're educational, they're fire, and they're useful. So when you hit the charts and look at the first page, when you look at the structure of the nest, you can clearly see that price is in an uptrend. Price is in an uptrend. There's nothing else that I can talk about. But when you look on the left side of what happened before we look at what is happening, you can clearly see that price once created this type of resistance until we had what a push further to the downside. So now when price now came back to this very same zone, you can clearly see that when you look at what's currently happening, you can clearly see that price is now trading on our very same zone. So there's two things that we'll be looking for the coming week, not looking for much, not looking for less. Are we going to get a break above the zone and continue with our uptrend direction? Or is price going to fail to break above and anticipate a possible reversal based on price having this momentum, having this zone as a sell zone? We just don't know. We're going to wait for confirmation. So my trade idea is just as simple. If we stay above, if we break above the zone, then I guess we have to continue moving to the upside based on our direction. But if we get a fall to break, then I guess price will be showing us signs that we possibly are looking for a possible reversal, and we look forward for price to move to the downside and will be bearish, right? So that's my take on the nest. Looking at gold, the second page, price, you can clearly see now on gold that price is in a downtrend. We're creating lower lows and we're creating lower highs. So when you look at what currently happened or what's currently happening or how we closed the week, you can clearly see that we had a bear move to the downside and price created this lower low. So all we're now looking for the coming week is for lower high formation or an exhaustion phase and look to continue moving to the downside. If we can get this lower high formation, we continue to the downside, or if we can get price creating an exhaustion phase, then it still looks to continue moving to the downside. But if it happens that we get bullish momentum, then let's wait for further signs and confirmations into what are we going to find and look for that reversal moving to the upside. But my take is prices to create a lower high or an exhaustion phase and look to continue moving to the downside. And that will be it, right? So we move. That pair that we're looking at is German 30. So German 30, our structure, you can also see that we are in a uptrend, right? Prices creating higher highs and creating higher lows. So because now we don't have a trade idea, we're just simply looking to see what are we going to find for the coming week. Is price going to come back to the zone and react or break above and continue moving to the upside based on this momentum? Or if price falls breaking above the zone, then let's look forward that reversal to the downside and just follow price and be bearish based on what price having that support zone or that resistance, which is below of it, making it support and look to be bearish. And that will be it. Not looking for much, not looking for less. Fourth pair that we have is USD. So USD has been moving sideways this week. USD was sideways this week. You can clearly see that price was moving sideways. And obviously, when we have a sideways movement, there's nothing else that we can do. But the tricky part is price has created this high, price created this low. And we now kind of like try breaking above that high. We tried doing what? Breaking above that high, but unfortunately we closed below to end the week. So all I'm now waiting for is to see that are we gonna get bullish candlestick closing above this zone and look to continue to the upside, or once price falls breaking above this very same zone, I'm gonna wait to see that are we gonna break below of our resistance and still look forward for the continuation moving to the downside. But for now, I'm waiting for confirmations. Are we gonna stay above or are we gonna be below? That's what I'm looking for. So we move. The fourth pair that we're looking at is USD CAD. USD CAD might be the beautiful pair that I'll be trading next week, right? Because USD CAD we own our major resistance, so we own our zone, our resistance zone. So now that we're looking for, all that we're looking for is to see that from price reacting and price reacting, is it gonna give us signs that we now might be looking to possibly move to the downside, possibly looking to move to the downside based on price reacting on our resistance and failing to break above our resistance, or is price on a push and an exhaustion phase looking for a further continuation to the upside? We just don't know. But my trade idea is also that simple. I'll be bearish below resistance and be bullish above. If we don't get a bit, if we don't get this, if we get price trading below this zone, then I guess we continue to the downside. But if we get a break above, then I guess I'd have to do what, look for that possible reversal and just be bearish. But you can also see when you're talking candlesticks, we're having this pin bar, we're having this pin bar rejection, and we're having a bear candle close, which close kind of like close below our zone. So with those two candlesticks, we're looking for the coming candlestick on Monday. Is it gonna continue moving to the downside, or are we gonna get price moving to the upside? But based on those candlesticks, price might be looking to be bearish. But financial disclaimer, I'm not sure about that. This is just my opinion. This is just what I see. Don't take my word for it, or don't just do BS based on how I'm saying that. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. So we move. USD CAD will be that simple. Are we bearish below resistance? Are we bullish above resistance? And that's just how it's supposed to be. Looking at Tesla, those go up on a Tesla, but the nigga stocks going down to the markets. So when you look at Tesla, you guys know that Tesla has this intraday resistance, has this intraday support that we've created, right? We have this intraday support that we've created. So price did what? Price broke out. Price broke out, broke back in, broke out, and kind of like broke back in to end our week. So all that I'm now looking for is to see that are we gonna get the bullish momentum that we're looking at above our support, looking forward for bullish above support to continue bullish, or is price doing what? A break and a retest that is trading above our support and continuing to the downside when it comes out of that support? That clearly means we'll be bearish below. So my trade idea is that simple. I'm staying bullish once price is staying above our support. But if we can get price trading below our support, then I guess we do it. We look for that move to the downside and we just follow what price is doing and to just do what's important and stay off the lane, right? Looking at Bitcoin. So cryptocurrency this week, there's nothing that I can talk about because crypto is just pushing without giving us signs into why is it pushing, but it's also based on fundamentals. So my trade idea on Bitcoin, it's just to wait for confirmations into what I have to see because there's nothing else that I can just say, right? Price kind of like created some type of wedge, but still continued moving to the upside. It created a rising wedge, but still continued to the upside. So many sellers were trapped. That's why I say I'm waiting for reasons as to what I have to do. So I move. Even on Ethereum, I think, but Ethereum, I just want to let you guys understand one thing, that Ethereum once hit this high and came back for the very same high. And now looking at our current price is trading on that very same high. Price reacted on that very same high. So all I'm now looking for the coming week is to see that as price now doing what? On a push and an exhaustion phase, looking for continuation, or with now price having this push and reaction of the zone, are we gonna move to the downside? I just don't know. That's why I say I'm waiting for confirmation into what I have to do so we move, right? Looking at the other pair, which is Litecoin. Even on Litecoin, there's nothing else that I can talk about, but price created resistance and had a break, retest, and continued to the downside. Now that price is looking to come back to just resistance. What's that are we gonna see? Is price creating new support above resistance, or will price break below and look to continue to the downside? We just don't know. That's why I'm saying what, wait for confirmation into what we have to do so we move, right? Last but not least, we're having oil, WTI crude oil. So oil structure is bearish. Our structure of oil is bearish, right? But there's one thing that I always talk about: when I'm above a certain zone, I be bullish. When I'm below a certain zone, I be bearish. So in this instance, price kind of like price is kind of above this very same zone, meaning we might continue doing what, moving to the upside. So what signs and reasons am I gonna gather that will confirm to me? One, I'm looking to continue moving to the upside long as price is staying bullish above our very same zone. But if we get a breakout, then I guess I'll have to follow it, lower low, lower high, break below, for a possible lower low. That's how I place it or how I see it. But in this instance, I'm just following price action and what's happening. We are above a certain zone, we continue bullish. We below a certain zone, we continue bearish, and that will be it. So guys, this will be my trade idea for the coming week. This will be my trade idea for the coming week. Everything I say or do, you guys know it is based on my own experience and my own opinions. It can happen, it might not happen. All we have to do is to just focus on what's important. Follow your trading plan, follow your system, follow your strategy, follow your rules, follow your discipline, and far most importantly, be patient in everything that you're doing. But without further ado, don't forget to click on the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, share the video, comment on the video. Let people who are trading Forex get to this video so they can learn and understand what many traders might be possibly looking for the coming week. But without further ado, that's your boy Harlem. That's all I got on this video. That's all I got on this video.